Hello and welcome to today's video, and in today's video I am showing this blue T5 fluorescent light, 8 watts, going end of life. Now at the moment it's flashing quite slowly, but as this light deteriorates the flash is going to get slowly faster and faster. The cathode at one on the right hand side has been burning for some time, and now light is struggling to stay on, and the starter is starting to engage more and more. The cathode on the left hand side appears blue or a whitish colour when the tube is out, but when it comes on it goes orange. It's flashing very slowly, which is probably good in a way. I've got a backlight on to try and show the tube in more detail. Later on in the video I'm going to turn that off. I'm also going to change the starter as well, which will probably make this light flash more or less, I'm not sure, but we'll try it anyway. And I'll also show you some of the details of this light. It was in a Fly Zapper sharing with another tube. The other tube appears to be okay, and with another tube next to it is working again. It does appear a bit dimmer though, so I think that tube has seen a lot of hours as well. You can hear the starter engaging ever so often. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn off this backlight now so you can see the light flashing away, but this will mess up the camera. When these type of fluorescent lights start to go at end of life, you do start to get a more blinky tube, starting with the occasional flash, and then slowly the flashes will get closer and closer together until the light is virtually off with just a continually short flash. But I think it's a better video to do when the tubes first start to fail, which this one has. In an early video I tried to do, for a while the tube was just on without the starter engaging. Now I can simulate this of course by removing the starter. What you get now is a tube that's flickering a little bit. You can't really see it on the camera at the moment because I've turned the backlight off, but if the tube comes fully on, which I don't think it's going to be able to do, the right hand side cathode starts to glow as well, and then the tube literally fails and goes out, and then when you put the starter back in it starts doing what it's doing now. I don't know if this is going to happen, it probably isn't. When you turn a camera on something it always goes a bit shy, whether it be animals or anything else. as you can see, the cathode on the left hand side now is glowing quite brightly. This light fitting I'm using used to be an emergency light fitting. I have removed and rewired the ballast so that it doesn't need 12 volt power supply anymore, and it just runs off the mains to the ballast, which it always did, but the ballast was switched, so when you turned the mains off, the backup supply 12 volt came on, but it wasn't charging the battery properly, so I've removed it. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to show you some more information on the light itself, the tube and the starter that's in it, and then we'll end this video. Right, I'm going to turn the light off for a bit. The starter that's in it is this one, Europower Starter FS-U, single 220/240, 4 watts to 80 watt fluorescent tubes, CE, and then it's got some more random letters underneath. I think these are some kind of date stamp or some other information that I'm not sure about. That's the starter. The fluorescent tube in question is this one. I think that says YONG XIN. Now I think that's a Chinese brand, but it really doesn't matter. T5 F8W BL. As I said, I know these tubes are blue and they're normally used in the Fly Zappers that you see in restaurants and many other places as well where food normally is. The ballast is just there. I actually got this light fitting upside down so you can read it. There we go. What I'll do is I'll put the tube back in. And the starter. And turn it back on in 3, 1, 2, move it into the correct position, 3. When you put the starters in a different direction, sometimes you get this behaviour. So if I take the starter out, turn it 90 degrees and put it back in, it now doesn't engage, but at some point it will, and it will start that slow flash again, or it might even come on correctly. As I said, I've got some different starters, so what we'll try is we'll try this DAKS one, series pair, series single. You've seen it in some other videos, so we'll try that one. This is a neon starter, so you might see it glowing. It's hard to tell. I'll turn off the backlight again. Yep, the starter is glowing and it started engaging again. But anyway, I'd like to say thanks again for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you again soon. Goodbye.